Hey, and welcome to the Meditations and Musings podcast. I'm Elena Lipson. I'm a mama, I'm a wife, and I'm the founder of the Divine Self-Care Circle membership and the Virtual Retreat Academy. I don't believe that you have to sacrifice your body, your health, or your family in order to create true abundance and prosperity. I believe in living based on the divine feminine metrics of success, and these include pleasure, play, ease, grace, and a slower pace. Each week, I'll bring you 1 to 2 new episodes. One of these will be a guided meditation that you don't have to do on the meditation pillow, and the other will be a conversation to help you access your inner wisdom, to ignite abundance, and inspire others to do the same. I invite you to join me on this journey back to the magic of a divinely aligned and well cared for you. And now, join me for today's episode. Welcome to another episode of the Meditations and Musings podcast. I have a very special meditation for you today. This is one that I have loved doing live in person, recorded in my programs, and for myself in times where I want to raise my vibration in a quick, profound, and lasting way. So often we spend most of our day living in our mind, in our thoughts that are running and reacting and bringing us back to the past and pulling us forward into the future. It pulls us out of this present moment. And I think we were given this tool, our body, to be able to come into the present moment, which is where all of the magic happens. It's where we are able to connect with guidance. It's where we're able to actually get a grip on reality and to stop remembering the past and the stories and to stop forecasting the future and worrying. Right now, right here is what we have. It's what we can look around and see. It's what we can touch. It's what we can smell. It's what we can taste. It's the 5 senses and the 6th sense of intuition that allow us to get into the present moment. And this meditation, this body gratitude meditation, is one of the most amazing tools that I have created over the last few years that helps you to get into the moment in a really profound, beautiful way. And not only that, it allows you to tap into the power of gratitude, not just to bypass your emotions and to feel like, oh, as long as I'm grateful, then everything is okay. Yes and no. Sometimes being grateful is exactly what you need to do, and sometimes you're not really acknowledging what's going on in your life. So assuming that you're doing the work, the work to process your emotions, to listen to these podcast episodes, to really understand what's going on in your life so that you can take back responsibility for not only where you are, but also where you want to go. We'll talk about that aspect of responsibility in another future episode. But today, I want to give you this tool to be able to hop into your body, to get present, to get grounded in the moment, and to really begin to raise your vibration so that you can start to elevate your mood and to really create the life that you've been wanting to create. And this is the tool to do that. So let's go ahead and close your eyes. And if you're in a place where you can't close your eyes, then allow yourself to really fully listen. If you can shut off all other distractions and allow yourself to just really give yourself the gift of pure, focused attention for the next several minutes so that you can really land in your body. So what I'd like you to do first is go ahead and begin to take some nice, deep breaths. Breath has this amazing ability to bring your awareness into the moment, to remember that you are actually not just thoughts spinning around up in your mind, but that you also have this beautiful, strong, capable body. So continue on your own rhythm, taking nice deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Beginning to settle and just noticing if sometimes giving your body a little extra oxygen, you begin to feel a little bit of a buzziness, a tingling, sometimes even a euphoria from oxygenating parts of your body that have been just waiting for you to take a deep breath. As you continue taking nice deep breaths, I want to bring your attention to the very bottom of your feet. Whether you are walking or driving or sitting, just begin to notice the bottom of your feet. When was the last time you thought about the bottom of your feet? I find it so fascinating that when you begin to focus your attention on a part of your body, it begins to activate. Whether you feel warmth or you feel tingling sensations or just this sort of aliveness, I find it really fascinating. And so we're going to go on this journey of bringing our attention and awareness and activating aliveness throughout your body in order to raise your vibe, your vibration, to elevate your being and your present foundation in the moment. So as you focus on the bottom of your feet, I want you to give gratitude. In your mind's eye, or if you can say it out loud after me, thank you to my feet. Thank you to my feet for the ability to walk and take me where I need to go. And now we're going to begin to make our way up, focusing on attention, awareness, and aliveness on every part of our body. And you can continue to go deeper with this as you want to in your own time. Thank you to my calves and the muscles in my calves for helping me to walk with strides and strength and run and to bend my feet as I need to when I walk in the world. And continue to take nice deep breaths. And notice how each area that you focus on begins to activate with energy and tingling and aliveness. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my knees for the ability to bend, for the ability to move my body in the direction that it needs to go. Thank you for the strength of my knees. Continue to breathe in and out. Thank you to my quads and muscles and my legs that help me to stand and climb and move about and jump and dance. Thank you to my strong, muscular legs for the ability to take me where I need to metaphorically and physically in this world. All I have to do is choose the direction and my legs take me there. Continue to take nice deep breaths. Thank you to my hip joints and hip bones that help me to bend and move forward in the world, to accept change, to accept directional shifts, to go with the flow. Thank you to my hips that help me to stand and sit and to be in my body as a strong, present, grounded person. Continue breathing in and out. And thank you to my glutes that help me to have the ability to sit and stand and sit and stand and squat and dance and move around and look good in a pair of jeans. Thank you for taking me this far in this journey and for the rest of the journey that I have to go. Thank you. Thank you to my reproductive muscles and bones and capacity to birth new ideas, to birth people, to experience pleasure, to experience creation in all forms. Thank you to my belly into my digestive muscles and all the enzymes and all the things that I can't even see, but I know are there that help me to process, digest metaphorically and physically, vitamins and minerals and foods, and to release all of that that does not serve me and that has served me. Thank you to all of the digestive parts and pieces of the puzzle that I might not even be aware of. Spleen and the liver and my kidneys, all part of this beautiful digestive release and processing muscle and factory inside my body. What a miracle. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for all of the beautiful millions of healthy bacteria in my gut that are helping to balance my body, to process, to release, to help my body be in flow. Thank you to my lower back and my upper back and my middle back for allowing me to be strong and stand up straight in my power and in the world, to be in my body, to be in the moment, to be able to turn to the left, turn to the right on just a whim, on a thought. Thank you. Thank you to my rib cage for containing my lungs and my heart. Thank you for being the inner armor of my body. Thank you for helping me to sit up straight. And thank you to my lungs for inhaling and holding and expanding my breath, my prana, my aliveness, my energy, and for bringing oxygen to all those parts of my body that need it. Thank you to my lungs for doing your job when I don't even understand what you're doing or notice what you're doing. Thank you, thank you, thank you for doing your work so peacefully and beautifully. Continue taking nice deep breaths as you bring awareness to your lungs and feel the little capillaries and your lungs themselves expanding to fit your breath. What a miracle. And now thank you to my heart, the chambers and the valves, doing your work since I was taking my first breath, since I was first born. Thank you for pulsing and pumping blood away from you and back into you and bringing oxygen way down to my little toes and every part of my body so that I can breathe, so that I can feel my heartbeat, so that I can tap into the rhythm of the earth and the universe, that I am connected to the beat of my heart. Thank you for beating when I am doing other things, when I am worrying, when I am playing, when I am having sex, when I am laughing. Thank you for providing me with this constant drumming and beat. I love how when you focus on your heart, you can just become aware of the pulsating in your body, giving gratitude for all of the work that it does constantly, every single moment. Thank you for my shoulders and my chest, front and back, that allow me to open my heart and receive, that allow me to give love and attention and joy, for allowing me to feel, for allowing me to experience life in the present moment. Thank you for my arms and my elbows and my hands and my fingers. And I want you to really bring attention and awareness to these amazing things that you have the capacity to hold, to hug, to create, to write, to draw, to build, to cook. Without these arms and hands and fingers, we would be reliant on other capacities and other people. And some do live in this way, and it's quite a beautiful transformation to see that you have the capacity. So give gratitude for the ability to create. As you continue to take nice deep breaths in through your nose Become aware of your throat and your neck, and the capacity to shift your gaze, to turn towards or away from something, to shift your perspective, literal and physical, where your voice, your words originate, where you take in nutrition and liquids, they pass through, allowing you to breathe in and breathe out this beautiful neck and throat and all of the elements that go into it, the voice box, the trachea, all of the different elements that we don't even know are there, that are working nonetheless. As you continue breathing and noticing your air going through your neck and your throat, cooling as it goes. Sometimes we don't even know what's happening in there, and it's still miraculous. As you continue to breathe, I want you to bring your attention to your face and all of the elements, your mouth, your teeth, your tongue, your lips, that allow you to speak your truth, to create with your words what magic we can create when we share our love and our creative output that we just generate. We just think a thought and speak it. What a miracle. Giving gratitude for your nose, taking in air and smelling, the smells, the pizza, the flowers, the sage, the millions of smells that we have stored in our brain that we take in through our nose. Thank you for my sense of smell. Moving on to your eyes, your vision, your literal and metaphoric vision, allowing you to see the world in a way that only you can see it. You can choose to see color. You can choose what you're looking at. You can choose to close your eyes and look within. And those who are missing that vision, who have lost their eyesight or it's been diminished in some way, truly understand the gift that you have when you can simply look around and see the sunset and see the flowers and see your loved ones smile. Look in the mirror and appreciate the incredible, incredible miracle that you are. So appreciate all of these senses that you have. And now bring your attention to your ears. The ears allow us to hear music and laughter and crying and words and the myriad of sounds that we hear throughout the day if you just take a moment and just start to listen. Whether you have silence around you, around my voice, whether you have traffic in the background, whether you're sitting at the ocean or you have people talking around you, how blessed are you to be able to hear that which you want to hear. And now bringing our attention to your brain and your scalp and your hair. But let's start with your brain and all of the processing and creativity and all the unknowns and the mystery and the neurons and the synapses and it's endless. You can just focus on your brain for a moment and you can start to feel the activity happening, the awakeness and aliveness. I wonder what's happening as I'm focusing on my brain. I can feel tiny little bits of tingles in different parts of my brain as I'm closing my eyes and focusing on the front of my brain, the sides, left, right, and the back, somewhere deep in the middle where the amygdala is and the memories are stored. There's so much happening in there. It's fascinating how I can just feel it tingling as I'm focusing my attention on my brain. And now I invite you to just consider your whole body as a whole unit, all those different parts we mentioned and some that we didn't even mention, from top to bottom. What an incredible, incredible human animal you are, with the capacity to feel and touch and move and dance and create on so many levels. By giving gratitude, by bringing your awareness to all of these parts of your body, you are bringing a level of vibration and presence. You have given yourself the gift of absolute presence in these last 15, 20 minutes that most people go through their entire lives without experiencing. Now I wonder what this sense of presence will bring for you. I wonder what creativity, what inspiration, what awareness, what shift in perspective you might experience over the next few minutes. So as we wrap up with a big blanket of gratitude for our entire bodies and wrap our bodies in this beautiful sense of aliveness, I invite you to stay in this moment as long as it feels good for you. And once you're complete, to grab a journal and just write down any insights or thoughts or perspectives or shifts or symbols or images that came up. Just wonder what can come of being so present and grateful in the moment as it is right now. I wonder what magic and inspiration you can tap into. Don't let this moment get away from you. Take a nice deep breath. Come back into your full awareness. Open your eyes if they've been closed. And again, don't let this moment slip by. Grab a journal, grab a pen, and just begin to write, starting with the words, I wonder, and let the inspiration flow. Thank you so much for spending these last 20 minutes with me. I hope they were so valuable for you. I hope that you receive so much from them. And if they have been valuable for you, I invite you to share them with someone who needs a little gratitude and presence in their life. And I'll see you next time on the next episode of Meditations and Musings. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for listening and learning about the new divine self-care way of being in your life, business, and the bedroom based on the divine feminine metrics of success: pleasure, play, ease, grace, and a slower pace. If you're ready to bust the myth of overwhelm and tap into an inspired start to each day, I've put together a free video series for you to help you start each day with energy, inspiration, and ignite that inner pilot light which attracts joy, magic, and synchronicity. You can access my 3-step magic morning practice to help you ignite your inner light and attract the abundance that you're craving. Head on over to elenalipson.com/gift. And if you enjoyed this episode, I would so love if you share it with a friend, a sister, a mother, a daughter, and please leave a review. That is how the magic starts to ripple out. Here's wishing you a day full of beauty, magic, and divine self-care. I'll see you next time at the Meditations and Musings podcast.